This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
This is definitely gonna be a good one. Let's go.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Yeah, you could feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Ooh, clears off the perfect parry. Now they'll have a chance to jump on the opponent. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Combo with the target combo.
Just needs one more good hit.
This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their root spring still?
Burnout activates. Yeah, that might be done. I don't think this is gonna happen.
So, what's next?
Man, neither player wants to make the move.
Player 1 can't afford mistakes to come from the brink like that. What a comeback!
That was a clutch play. Never count yourself out of a round.
Throwing some change. Smart throws. That'll do more damage than usual.
Oh, that was a good one.
Drive rush to keep it going. What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Okay.
Going in. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Springs forward with the drive rush. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage.
Wow! What a decision! So smart! Here we go. Should I ask? No?
Closes it out!
Takes the round! Wow!
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go!
Throwing some change. Lots of up-close clash in that last round. Will both sides opt to kick it out again?
Right.
We're just getting started. Who will take control?
I can only imagine how
Bust that off and keep going. They're in the corner. This may change the match.
Oh man, this could be all the difference. Things that are about to explode. I can feel it.
Okay, here we go. You just clutch right there.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
A real test of nerve. Oh, they took the hit. Plus parry and whip. They're wide open. Flatline zone.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
It can't squander this punish counter chance.
Amazing awareness there.
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
I've got a bad feeling about this. All right, what's the plan?
Uncomfortable space here. Can they flip each other on the edge?
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes?
Knockdown.
Life lead, they've been pushed into the wall and the sun's there.
This comeback is not going to be easy to pull. KO. Nicely played round there.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two kick it up a notch. We'll gain control of the match in the early going.
All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
This is a gauge for a super arm.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
The big play. The broken jaw. Shin Shoryuken. Experiencing burnout.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
Got him up against the wall and the gun wraps it up with a decisive combo.
Man, that was such a stressful...
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
You know both players are not going to hold back.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Yeah, let's see how both players are gonna start things off.
Starts with a jump in, throws him down.
Smart stuff there.
Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Gets back to the well-placed drive. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Had the radar up and running.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. They saw the chip KO on the table.
Great round. Nicely done.
Player 1 took that convincingly. But what's next?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Grabs and throws him away. Breaks the block with a throw.
Amazing awareness there.
Yoga teleport. Where is he going? They're trading attacks. Showing some real tenacity.
What's gonna happen? Who's gonna take control of this round? Whoa! I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast.
And they create an opportunity for them. Crowns them from above. This could lead to some big damage. Catches out the cage right there.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna hit their right spot, but also their nerves.
Whoa! I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast.
What a finish!
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Now, find a new rival.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play by here.
All right, let's go.
Still slugging it out here. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Combo with the target combo.
Get so. Great round. Nicely done.
You could tell that one player was not holding back during that round, while the other couldn't get it going.
That didn't go well at all. Let's see if they can change it up.
Amnesia! No, misses. Three gloves. Our fighters are at a standstill. Drive rush to keep it going. Three ball ices. Forward with the drive rush.
Amazing awareness there. Ready for the anti-air. That jump is too obvious.
Ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
Okay.
What's the bump? KO.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Yes, we've got ourselves a set here.
Holds out with a block. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Not a lot of damage dealt to him. No telling how this match will turn out.
Needs to find a way to close this out.
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
Ooh, gets the hit.
The order makes it hard to escape.
KO. Nice way to close out that round.
That round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
Is that a button check round or something?
Departure set. Combo with the target combo. Big throw.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Manages to block the jump in attack. Still slugging it out at his range.
Oh, this is getting crazy!
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Free ball ices. Perfect execution of the anti-air.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Super art on deck for both experiencing burnout.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
Super art? Wait a minute. A noticeable lively flatline though.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Final round.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round. They may be looking to mix things up.
Right, fair enough.
You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this rate. Reads the jump in perfectly.
Okay. What's the follow-up? Oh, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast.
Solid anti-air.
Okay. What's the follow-up? Amazing.
Down on life. They gotta make a move.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
Sit them down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Oh my days. That was...
Now, find a new rival.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. That was a solid anti-air.
Smart stuff there.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range.
Big counter. Good stuff. Trying to figure out how to get that damage. Just needs one more good hit. KO. All right, gets a round on the board.
Round 2.
Oh man, they were all over him. Yo, what was your take on that?
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet.
Right.
Had the radar up and running.
That was crazy. Oh, this is getting crazy.
They break forward to pressure the opponent.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
The exchange close.
Ooh, gets the hit.
They're backed up into the corner.
Wait a minute.
Barely blocks the jump in. Grabs and throws him away.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
A jump in? Boy choke to start something? Burnout Act closes it out.
Takes the round.
Final round.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
Manages to block the jump in attack. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
I'm sure both fighters are gonna give this one everything.
Ooh, what a smart throw!
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Ooh, you never know! What a cherry on top!
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
気持ちよかっただろ
Good presence of mind that sets up with the jump in. Player 1 with the wrist present parry with finesse.
Oh,
Player 1, no hesitation or regret. Hits him with the NSF dummy.
Oh, coming for you! Throws them! What? How do you even think of doing that?
What's gonna happen?
No reaction! They are done! I can't believe that round! That was nuts!
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice! I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever!
Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Frozen. What's next?
That was crazy!
Stick to the collar. KO.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Round
Not
2.
sure how you can break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on a miracle.
Oh boy. If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this man here.
Throws them to start the corner pressure. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge.
There we go. Big hit there.
What's the next move? No contest so far. How's it gonna KO?
And they close it out. Good stuff.
That was a clinic on how...
A new warrior has entered the ring.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
Starts off zoning with fireball. Goes for the throw. Ooh. We're in the early stages of the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
On dangerous turf. Who's going to get tagged at this range? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
The jump in, catch it.
You gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Knockdown.
Just needs one more good hit.
Gets the jump in.
Nice way to close out that round.
Round
Last
2.
round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity. But how will that affect the next round?
Oh boy. If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Springs forward with the drive up. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Wait a minute.
Goes for the jumping. Good instinct to spend resources while they have them to tack on this and lead to some big damage.
Right there. Gotta get this win.
That's in there.
Nicely played round there.
Player one took no time to finish that fight.
Someone just got bodied big time. Wow.
Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate.
Yeah, let's see how both players are gonna start things off.
Player one has a slight likelihood that they may sit on.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counter attack.
Okay, creating some space here. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round.
Nicely played round there.
That round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
That didn't go well at all. Let's see if they can change it up.
Springs forward with the drive rush.
Okay.
Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. What'll happen here? Throwing some shade. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Knockdown and counters with the knee jab. Nice move. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive recovers. Took him to the corner in a flash. Demon Ray with breather. Smart play with the throw.
Amazing awareness there.
In there.
Great round. Nicely done.
And that's the match. That was something else, huh?
Nicely done. Always good to see practice paying off.
A new warrior has entered the ring.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
This is definitely gonna be a good one. Let's go! Smart stuff there.
Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Starts with a jumping.
Alright, what's the plan?
Got some big juicy damage on that counter hit.
Oh, that was a good one.
Does a good job of pushing back. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Holds out with the block. The jump in catches them.
That was crazy. They have the right read on the opponent.
In a dire situation. KO.
Nicely played around there.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
Definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Player one has a slight bias.
All right, what's the mix-up?
Gotta be careful not to whip as it springs forward with the drive rush. The impact doesn't do anything.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Drive rush to keep it going. Doing some quick planning?
Man, neither player wants to make a move.
And it's a good spot to use the super.
Amazing awareness there.
The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. KO.
Nicely played around there.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
They must have been hungry because they were doing some cooking out there.
Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? All right, what's the plan?
Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Trying to read each other here?
Both trying to see if the other will strike first. Just needs one more good hit.
Nails the air. Their eye on the air.
That was crazy.
That's one huge life. Gets
All right, gets a round on the board.
Round two.
You could tell that one player was not holding back during that round, while the other couldn't get it going.
Was that a button check round or something?
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
Big opportunity now in the corner.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Drive rush to keep it going. Springs forward with the drive rush.
God, what's going to happen?
Revolt? A deficit here. Can they turn the KO?
And they close it out. Good stuff.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Move them from above.
Amazing awareness there.
Here comes the corner pressure.
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
Gets the side switch. Ooh, you never know what can happen. He tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack.
Oh no, big whip.
This is gonna hurt. Still can't find a way out of this corner. Something's gotta give.
All right, what's the mix-up?
There's a burnout.
No, you get your chance to switch the momentum.
Are you kidding me?
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Player two really has to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
That was, man, I'm at a loss for words. How can you even describe what we just saw?
The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need. Oh, nice.
Goes for the drive rush there. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Goes for the throw.
Oh, nice.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
Just needs one more good hit.
at this range, many attacks can connect. You stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Surprises them with a drive rush. Feeling out the spacing.
They're both just daring the other to try something first.
Oh, could be the start of something.
Man, neither player wants to make the move.
Oh, springs forward with the drive rush. Drive rush to keep it going. Oh God, this is tense.
Anyone can win this now with a solid combo.
In there!
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Yo, that fight was dripping with tension.
Man, I'm getting stressed out and I'm not even playing.
Grabs him. Ooh. Goes for the drive rush there. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
Nice springs forward with the drive rush. Player one has the right lead. Can they use it?
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
Both fighters have a full drive rush to keep it going. Rush. Player two will look to apply pressure here.
Oh no, not like this. Not like
Looking to impress with this super.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Nails the free roll. Player one with a slight lead. Will they capitalize?
Okay, you're in.
Just knocked them out of the air.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
This can lead to some big damage. Player two still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Betting it has nothing but air.
Everyone expects Command to go there. They should have held off instead.
It is over.
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Oh, hard fought on both sides.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Throws him down. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight.
All right, what's the plan?
Gets the jump in.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage. Just need one more good hit.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jumps in. Anything could happen here.
They're both just daring the other to try something first.
KO.
Great round. Nicely done.
Round two.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
You could definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on next round.
You got that one. Next round starting. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Throwing some shade. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Full SA meters on decks for both sides. This could be over soon. Dashes. There's the change of side. Vagabond and sends him flying. That's how you close it out. What a beast!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
This is the final round. They gotta lay it all on the table right here.
Okay, no more time to throw your opponent out. Take everything you've learned and execute.
Player two can't let this simmer. They got connects with the throw.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Ooh, you never know what can happen here.
Turns out, yeah, that might be done. Don't think it's gonna happen. Super! Gonna kill!
What a finish!
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Kimberly wins!
Man,
Find a new rival.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
You know both players are not going to hold back.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
For an overhead. Gets the perfect pair. This could lead to something big. Tries to bait him with the projectile.
Smart stuff there.
Backs them into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Picks the jump in. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Three balls? What a clutch side twist there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Just walk for it and this way. KO!
Nice play around there.
Man, they just trapped that! What did you think?
That right there was Street Fighter. So good.
Immediate kick. Perfect input. Not letting up. Big opportunity now in this corner.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That's a big kick. Springs forward with the drive rush. Denies the jump in.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
They're in the corner and the beatdown's experiencing burnout. KO!
And they close it out! Good stuff!
Well, listen, when you're...
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke!
No good up high. Checks with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Hold on. The drive impact handed them a sweet punishment.
Smart stuff there.
Player one has the light.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Does a good job of pushing back. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it.
I can't believe they blocked that!
Throws them to negate the block.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. Looking to impress with this super.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
There's the impact. Knock away. Oh.
Great round. Nicely done.
There's no question what length both players are willing to go.
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
Player two chases him down. Ends the meeting, hoping for a good return.
Amazing awareness there.
Big throws.
Okay.
Knockdown and... That's a straight forward with the drive rush. Three balls going in. Player one will look to apply pressure here.
Wait.
Burnout activate.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
Scuffle. One chance here, maybe. It's the drive.
Oh man, this is so close. Just one hit for either.
Flatline though.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Fight round.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
Revolve ices. Still plenty of time for overhead, but it won't work.
That was ridiculous defense.
Super Art Concept springs forward with a drive rush. Back into the corners. What setup do they have?
Oh, man.
Oh, that throw gets some juicy damage.
Yes, more of that. Keep it up.
The jump in there's a burnout.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all. Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast.
The jump drops them hard.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Forward rush. Easy overhead coming.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Reversal. They are not getting close to each other. Real test of nerve hits the drive.
Are they gonna do it? Are they gonna close this out?
Quick medium poke. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Jump.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
It's a hit. It is over.
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Wow. That was, man, I'm at a loss for words. How can you even describe what we just saw?
Time's the only thing moving here.
Both trying to see if the other will strike first.
They block the overhead and
Nice block.
throw zone. What's next? Uncomfortable space here. Can they put each other on the edge? They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with this?
Things are looking pretty bleak right now.
KO.
Nicely played round there.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Revolve brings forward with the drive rush. Smart play with the throw.
Amazing awareness there.
Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Throwing some shade. Drive rush to keep it going. Uses the gig for a super.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Double 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
So close to taking this. Just needs one more opening.
Real test of nerves here. The overhead denied.
I can't believe they blocked that.
That is out the game right there.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. What a finish.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Fight
I
round.
think I forgot to breathe for that whole round.
That right there was some street fighter. So
Manages to block the jump-in attack. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. The match just started. It's anyone's game.
I'm sure both fighters are gonna give this one everything they've got.
This is gonna hurt. Getting up close and personal. Nowhere all the throw connects.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Were they looking to connect with the over super? Closes it out.
Takes the round. Wow!
A hard fought on both sides. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Fight.
The
fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
Goes for the throw.
Ooh,
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
okay. This might be the momentum they need.
They're not gonna allow any jump-in.
Oh!
The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner.
Okay, oh. Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Player 1 took that convincingly. But what's next?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two pick it up enough. Hit them with a stop and pop. Ooh, baits out the attack and gets the punish count.
Amazing awareness there.
They're experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Oh, burnout triggered.
It's right there. Gotta get the win.
Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Overhead, but it won't work.
That was ridiculous defense.
Break it. The overhead denied.
That was ridiculous defense.
What a finish.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. The order makes it hard to escape. What'll be their setup here?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Throws them. What's next?
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
Player 2 took that convincingly. But what's next?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Player 2 can build off this lead.
All right, what's the mix-up?
Barely blocks the jump in. Throwing some shade. Hits them with a stop and pop.
Wait a minute.
Pounding them with a Lachuka. Can they stand the heat? Using your super can open up huge chances for you. That's a counter.
Oh, can they capitalize on this?
Gotta be careful not to win as this tries to make something happen. Smart decision there. The chip damage was enough.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Yeah, super excited to see the kinds of adjustments both players will make.
Player 2 is the life lead.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
They block the overhead, and
I can't believe they blocked that.
grabs them.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Okay, it's creating some space here. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Good job blocking the jump. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
Just needs one more good hit.
Yes.
All right, gets a round on the board.
You could tell that one player was not holding back during that round, while the other couldn't get it going.
That didn't go well at all. Let's see if they can change it up.
This fight is just underway. This is gonna be bad news.
Amazing awareness there.
Player 2 has the life advantage.
Good president, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
They're backed up into the corner.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Sonic boom. Looking for a chance. Next springs forward with the drive rush. Clean parry. Oh, says no to the impact.
That was ridiculous defense. Ah, what's gonna happen?
This can lead to some big damage.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh my god, they just choked it up. Who closes it out?
Man, that was such a stressful round.
A decisive win. How was watching from where you're sitting.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke! Oh, nice.
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Good job blocking the jump in. Good showing us just how patient they can be. Near the end of the round, can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here?
They have the right read on the opponent.
Yes.
Nicely played round there.
That's the round. What did you make?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
You got that one. Oh, next round started. Springs forward with the drive rush. Slow escape. Barely blocks the jump in. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. Goes for the rush. With a psycho flip. Big throws.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Drive rush to keep it going.
Oh, this is getting crazy!
Ooh, you never know what can seize the overhead coming.
I can't believe they blocked that!
What anti-air?
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Not much movement, but the thing in there.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Oh, so close. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, they had me nervous.
Nicely done. Always good to see practice paying off.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
This is definitely going to be a good one. Let's go!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Player 1 has the life lead.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Throws them to negate the block. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it.
Nice block.
They block the overhead and surprises them with a drive rush.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer. Just needs one more good hit.
Where's their opening? Goes for the drive rush there. KO.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two pick it up or not. Checks with a medium. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
They decide to take a breather to regroup. Revolt? They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Barely blocks the jump in. It's a good spot to use the super.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
KO!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
No, someone just got bodied big time. Wow.